Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be Harry Muppet. This is game 2 of round 2 of the grand final series between Team Empire and Mouse Sports in the EMS Spring 2013 Cup. So what we've got right now is we have got MaNa and BratOK facing off against each other. This is round 2. Team Empire won round 1. Very decisive set of victories from Cass against Hero Marine. And now Team Empire is trying to go for the second round for a nice quick victory in the grand final, but unfortunately MaNa is providing a bit of a hesitation in their plans because they did not win game 1 of round 2. Instead it was MaNa who won that, and MaNa, a member of the Mouse Sports team, showing that Mouse Sports is in there and they are contending for a victory, and they are not going to go down without losing a single game. In fact, they may even win the series. I'd say this, well, if he wins this game, there's going to go to an 8th round, round number 3, and then it is back to anybody's game, and the Team Empire loses the advantage that they currently have. So this is going to be MaNa for Team Mouse Sports, and he did an excellent job last game. Ah, son of a bitch. Very nice job. He did some Colossus and High Templar play against a typical Triple M force from BratOK, and yeah, BratOK he couldn't make it work, man. He was a bit of a base disadvantage as well for most of the game, and yeah, just dealing with the High Templar, he started to get some ghosts out at the end, but it just was too little, too late, and eventually he got taken out by MaNa, and that was game 1, and now we are going into game 2, and will BratOK win this game and send it off to an ace match for this round and give himself the opportunity to win the grand final for Team Empire? Or will MaNa win this round, win round 2 for his team Mouse Sports, and send the entire thing off to an ace round between 2 more players from Mouse Sports and Team Empire? We're going to see exactly what happens. And right now we've got some fairly early expansions for both players. Protoss again a little bit ahead of the Terran player. We saw that in the previous game. Terran player getting down some nice early Marines. You saw this last game as well, so he likes to get the bit of Marine pressure. I don't know, he didn't really use them for pressure last time, but he wants to have the forces up, so when he finally gets around to building medevacs, he's got enough Marines to fill them with. And yeah, it's an excellent option. Where we got a second gas there. Very nice close-in sort of thing here. So that's going to be a bit painful if BratOK starts getting some Hellions down, because he won't be able to run him in there. But we haven't really seen BratOK use Hellions that much. He may decide to use in this game though. I mean, we've seen some really crazy use of Hellions and Hellbats and stuff like that. Actually, in the first round, Hero Marine versus Kaz, we saw some great use of Hellions and Hellbats in game number 1. Definitely go watch it. If you love Hellbats and Hellions, that is the game to watch. But yeah, BratOK did not use Hellions or Hellbats last game. He just went with Triple M pressure, and we'll see if that's what he's going to do this game as well. Man, he is going nuts on the command centers, man. He is, yeah, he's really going to go for an early economic lead. I don't know if he'll move this out to a new base straight off, but if he puts it up to an orbital, he'll have 3 times as many mules, or 1.5 times as many mules if you could, expansion, and he can build a lot more workers. So yeah, it's a case of will the 550 minerals he puts into this, will he need that amount for army? Will MaNa do a nice early push in and take him by surprise while his army is a bit of a low because of all this command center building stuff? But we will see exactly what happens. MaNa doesn't look like he's going to go for any sort of early push. He's only got 1 gateway. He's got a nice Stargate out of the way. And it looks like, yeah, he looks like he's taken up for the mid to end game as well. So it should be a nice long game, this one. We're not going to see some extremely early pressure from either player, which is going to be good. Here we go. Here comes the orbital coming down. I wouldn't expect him to move it to a 3rd location. It's just too risky early in the game before he's really got an army out that he can defend it with. I'd expect it just to sit here building Marines, and you can see he's actually got it rallied over to this mineral field. So yeah, it's just going to be building Marines, but sorry, not Marines, SCVs, and yeah, it is going to get a very nice early economic advantage. Meanwhile though, Protoss player getting out an Oracle. Oracles are a very scary unit. In terms of taking out workers, they can do that quite well. SCV running it. Is the SCV going to see the Oracle? I do not know. I can't say whether he saw the Oracle, but you can be pretty sure that he saw that mothership core. And here we go. We got a bunch of Marines running out here, so he probably did see the Oracle. And they're going to go ahead. They're going to take it out. And this Oracle, you can see the damage he does when he charges up, man. That's completely nuts. Absolutely completely nuts. Took out 5 Marines like they were nothing, but another 5-6 Marines come out, and he is going to have to run. Maybe wait till his shields get regenerated, then go in for a second go. But he's only got so much time before the missile turrets come back up, and if he waits too long, then he is going to be pretty screwed, because Oracle is very, very good at absolutely ruining the day of light units, but yeah, not so good at destroying missile turrets. I don't know. One-on-one, Oracle versus missile turret, I would not want to bet on the Oracle, because I think I would lose if I bet on the Oracle. Especially one with no actual health left and just shields, because that guy would go down like there's nobody's business. There's a missile turret up. Oh, gets a nice hit off, and that guy is going to be running with his tail between his legs, or his rear dorsal fin, or whatever the hell he has. What is that called anyway? Rear dorsal fin? Whatever. If he had legs, it would be tucked right between them right now. And what do we got going on? We've got a couple of SCVs. They're going to go off. Please do not tell me they're building a command center over here, because that would be just silly. But they are going to go off, do a bit of a scout. Maybe he's going to go for a proxy starport or something. That would be pretty sweet. Meanwhile, I've got some upgrades coming down for these guys. We've seen BratOK. Where's his forces? He actually gets the 1 weapons and then 1 armor. He hasn't got a second NG bay yet. So he's just going for 1 weapons, 1 armor separately. But the Protoss player, he goes for 1 weapons and armor at the same time. So his upgrades are going to be a little bit faster. But I'm not sure that matters too. It's a bit of an advantage. But the Terran player, man, he's got a bit more of an army, I believe. If we have a look at the income, man, oh man. I would have thought the Terran player would have been in the lead at the moment, but nah, man, he's either been slacking off in his worker production, or MaNa has just been going absolutely nuts. He must have been slacking off in his worker production, because he could have been at like 60s. Look, if the Protoss player could be at 57, then the Terran player could be at 70 at this point, because he's had the extra expansion for so much longer, but he hasn't gone there, he hasn't done it. This is actually the same Oracle. He's going to get in there where he wants to be. He's going to get some workers killed. Managed to get 1, but yeah, a bunch of these guys coming over to defend, and he's got a bunch of medevacs, and he's pulling the forces back, so this is going to be good for the Protoss player. Keep the Terran very defensively minded. Terran player building a supply depot just to stop the Protoss from expanding there. He was going to build one here, but there's already an expansion there. So the Terran player, man, he knows that this is going to be a good place to attack. And he's just going to radio the information back, and then this SCV is going to die. And there he goes, just about to die. Yeah, there he goes, there he's dead. What do we got going on here? Observer sees the Marine. These should detect cloaked units, man. I mean, wouldn't that be cool if the Xelnaga tower detected cloaked? That would make them so much better than they already are, because some games people just completely ignore them, don't use them at all, but if they detect cloaked, man, they would be absolutely freaking awesome all over the place. But unfortunately they don't, and I don't know. Maybe somebody should put it in as a suggestion. What is this ice thing? I can really kind of... Oh, that's the bloody... that's the Oracle spell that like reduces their vision or something like that. So they've got no vision radius, but I think that's what it does. Shit, I really can't remember. And I'm not going to go into the help menu to look at it, because the help menu always moves my fraps counter all over the place and I can't find it again. It's an absolute pain in the ass. So this is exactly how the previous game went. We had Triple M with some Vikings. We had Colossus. And we had Psystorm on the way. He's actually got an Immortal out now, which should be good, because there were quite a lot of Marauders. So yeah, the Immortal's going to do quite a bit. These Vikings getting a beautiful position. on the Colossus. They're going to start taking them out. Took out at least 2. These guys getting hit with storms though, and it's going to soften up the Terran army quite a lot. The Colossus is going to go down though, but the Zealots and the just the general ground units left over, I think, is going to be enough to mop up this force. And the Protoss with 2-2 upgrades, man, really showing why you should be getting upgrades as soon as possible. These guys running over here, they're attacking a pylon. I'm not sure why. There's a perfectly good High Templar over there they could be attacking instead, but no, they decide to attack the pylon. He might still be having nightmares about the pylon from last game, and he's just gone pylon crazy trying to take him out. But anyway, keeping on going. The Terran player's moving back. He's fortifying his location, but meanwhile there's another attack full of Zealots coming in here. They've got speed. He's going to lose a fair amount of SCVs here. And of course the Protoss coming in exactly the same time. He's going to get sandwiched in between these forces. And the workers coming up here, is going to be a bit hard for them to run up. But no, the Protoss is starting to run away. The Terran player doing a good job of defending those workers. You can see him interposing himself between the workers and the Protoss force. It's very, very good, because a single Archon getting anywhere near those workers is absolutely a nightmare for any sort of Terran player. He's going to lift this up, but it is on fire, so that's going to be good. The Vikings are like, well, I shoot missiles, dude. I don't put out fires. Maybe you want a medevac or something like that. The medevac's like, dude, I don't shoot out water. I shoot out this weird, crazy green shit, man. It's like, I don't know what it is, like toxic happy spray or something like that. It's like MSG in a pressurized form or something like that. I don't know, but whatever. They're going out there. They're going to do some stuff. They're going to do another drop. Protoss is relatively unprepared for this. He's got some more pylons. He's hoping that these forces will just go straight for the pylons. I'm not sure if he's going to do that, but they are going for workers, and these forces now are going to get a nice storm off. That is very bad. He ran through the storm to get out of it, but the High Templar did go down, and the workers finally getting out of there. The Nexus overcharged. This is the signal for these guys to jump up and get out of there, but I think they're all going to die because BratOK is too worried about these forces right here. He's got a nice little gap in here, nice little bottleneck, stopping the Zealots from doing the maximum amount of damage they could, but he's even had to lift down the Vikings to do the damage he needs. And yeah, right now the Zealots are really, really doing a great job for the Protoss player. Going in there doing massive amounts of damage. The Immortal has got 3 kills so far. These Archons though, 12 kills on that one, man. Absolutely, absolutely awesome. The Archon really, really helping out for MaNa, doing a lot of damage, and really getting the game win there. And MaNa, man, he did exactly the same thing as he did last game, and it worked again. So yeah, really, really good job. I suppose the Terran player, man, he did actually have a Ghost Academy, so he was getting Ghosts to counter the High Templars, but MaNa, all he said was, you know what, I'm going to morph all my High Templars into Archons then, see how you like that. And yes, apparently we can surmise that BratOK was not liking that particular tactic. He was not happy with the Archons, and look at the upgrades, man. This guy got 2-2. This guy's on 3-3-3. Well, not 3-3-3, but 3-3 already. And yeah, man, those upgrades, so good, man. Just so good. This is like a naked Archon or something like that. I don't know what the deal with him is. Yeah, that's where's my rotate button? That's I'm not sure why we're looking at this naked Archon. We probably shouldn't. Get out of the way. Yeah, but you know, it's he's just something happened, man. He had something and he lost it, and now he's not a very happy camper anymore. But you can see he was the first one running away from this force. He was quite in the lead in terms of the retreat, but BratOK is just like, maybe he felt sorry for the naked Archon and decided to GG, but more likely it was because his army was just getting absolutely molested and he had really nothing left. And an excellent play there. One thing I'd like to really point to is the Protoss's continual attack on this base. He had an Oracle come in there, I think at least once. He's continually streaming Zealots down there from the pylon over there, the Nightmare Pylon. Come back, just like Freddy number 7. Coming back constantly to haunt your nightmares, and continuously sending Zealot in here to attack this base. And the Terran player, man, he was not exceptionally good at keeping this alive. I think he had a bunker up there at some point, maybe. But the bunker goes down pretty fast when you send in 6 Zealots, so there we go. He tried to do a bit of drop action, but when the Marines and Marauders weren't focusing on the pylons, they were getting torn apart by High Templar, so didn't really work as well as it could have. And some excellent control from MaNa in not only defending his base, but from sending out attacks to attack this third base. That is really where it's at as far as winning the game. Just keeping your opponent's economy on the down low as much as you can, and he was actually expanding to a 4. So he is really getting out there, really doing some stuff. And congratulations to MaNa, man. I mean, he has fought back. He has shown that Mouse Sports is not full of complete noobs, that they can go out there and they can beat Team Empire when they feel like it. I am not saying that Hero Marine is a complete noob because he lost to Cass. That's not what I'm saying, and you may constitute me saying that that was what it would mean, but the fact is that I am casting this game, and that means that I am in charge and I can say whatever the hell I want, and if you have a go at me, then yo, whatever, man. If Hero Marine himself comes up and has a go at me, then I probably will apologize, because, you know, even insinuating that somebody is a noob when they're, you know, like a Masters player it's not very nice. So I'm not. But yeah, but if you want to take it like that, then by all means take it by like that. But if you take it like that, man, then I mean, yeah. What can I say? What can I say? Anyway. Mouse Sports, MaNa beating BratOK 2-0, and we are going to go into round 3. So each team has won 1 round so far, and we're going to go down to an ace round. We're going to see who these 2 fantastic teams send out to do the stuff they need to do, and we're going to see exactly how this all ends up. So thank you very, very much for watching. This is going to be this has already been Hairy Muppet casting this game, and we are going to cast some more games coming up now. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, Naked Archon, man. Look at that. Goes all over the place, man. He's, I thought there was some shimmering. No, but that's just my map. So he is quite naked. He's got a little bit of lightning there, so that's like a loincloth or something like that. But no, we are all very, very sick people for looking at that Naked Archon. Especially when you're zooming in a close-up like this. It's not cool, and yeah, we're going to stop doing it. So thank you very much for watching. Okay, I'm done. Game on. Round 3. Let's go. This has been Hairy Muppet. I'll catch you guys later.